In this video, we're going to have a look at how we press in a seven-a-side hockey match. Now, we're going to be the blue team, and the red team is our opposition. Now, I call it the box press because, well, it used to be more of a box, but can you see? That's the worst drawing ever, but there's a square there, and a kind of like a square shape there, so it's like two little boxes, okay? Now, the bit you're going to be really uncomfortable is there's going to be players near you unmarked, and that's fine. That's exactly what we want. What we want to try and do is not let the ball go wide, but actually let it come into the middle. The reason is if we win the ball back in the middle, we can then have a good counter attack, and I'll show you how we plan to do that. So the centre forward, you're not going to be level. You're going to actually drop a little bit back. Okay, that's just going to make your job a little bit easier. You kind of are the ball to goal line. That's the danger line we always try to defend. But you might be slightly left to slightly right just to allow space for these players in here. They might not even have any players here. They might just have one player around here and they might just stand next to you. In that case, I would just stand in front of them. But if they're a good team, they're likely to have a couple of players in here. Now, if they do, we want the ball to come in. So this player here, if you're too far back, that would be an option. Okay, so we need to be high enough that we're putting doubt in that pass. And if they do try and make it, obviously you're going to take it. Or what they'll have to do, they'll have to come here, and that's not really dangerous for us. So we're going to let that happen as well. So let's go back to the original setup. So there'll probably be something like this if they're a good team, okay? So when it comes in, this is the important bit. Then these three players turn on. I'm going to show you some arrows. So this one's very important because if this person gets the ball, an easy pass for them would be out here. So when you run, as soon as it's played, this is not when this person gets the ball, as soon as it's played, you're going to run like so. So you're covering off that pass with your run. The centre forward, you're going to put pressure on the ball, and so is this player here. Okay, so we basically have three defenders and three strikers like we do in our formation. And you're just going to put pressure on the ball. So if you can win the ball, obviously we're going to do it. What I mean by that is if a player takes their stick off the ball, that's your chance. Jab the ball out the way or nice low flat tackle. We're going to aim to take the ball. Actually, while we're here, let's go over that. Let's say this centre half player, so you've come in here, here, and here, put pressure on the ball. You can see how horrible it's going to be for this person. The only option really is that one. Now, when this happens, these people are very guilty of just watching, okay? Did you see it was like there was a left area and a right-hand area? If it goes into this left-hand area, the right, you can cover here, and you'll probably do something a little bit more like this. You might stay with this player, but the point is that these people run back towards our goal, maybe even something like this, to help out. You have a job. We have to defend as a team and attack as a team, okay? So you're going to do that no matter what. As soon as that ball is passed, you're not waiting for any of this. You are going to run back towards our goal, try and stop the ball coming out to this person, for example, or this person might be right over here. So you're just occupying this space. And the person that was at the bottom right, you're going to just come as a defender because if they do get through, we need numbers. Okay. So let's say we win it. What I would like to see is this person making a beeline for this space. Let's just get rid of those. So we've now got the ball in this sort of situation. This person, again, you're going to be trying to get ahead, and ideally we'll want the ball to come down here. This person will continue their run, try and get nice and high. As you've passed it, you'll get ahead. This person might come in here. We'll have one person pressing up, but basically we need to get width and height as soon as we can. So as soon as we win it, just chuck the ball into the space for this player to run onto. There's going to be plenty of space there. Keep going, get the height, the ball can come in and across, and it's a goal. Okay, very simple. Let's just undo all of those moves. Just get rid of it all. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, so the other option they'll do in this situation is they'll pass the ball. Okay, so what we do, you'll be tempted to go, oh, I see the ball, go. Do not do that. Okay, we have to hold this press. What we're actually trying to do is force a mistake. We're not trying to make tackles, we're trying to force a mistake. While we're here, I'll just say if it's coming in this one. If it's coming in here, this person would make that run. Actually, have a look. If there's no one there, there's no one in this area, for example, then just go for the ball. This person would close it down. This person would also put pressure on the ball. We're collapsing in on the ball. You'll probably find that, it's not come down this channel, so you have to run back towards our goal, and you, for example, might swap players, like so. Something like that. Okay, so if it does break, we have numbers. In the event that they do break, again, it's not to make a tackle, it's just to get the head down, push them out wide, allow all of our team to get back and help. Okay. I will say here before I forget, if there's ever a player in the D, you stand on them. We mark space until they're in the D, then you just take them. Okay, and you'll stand goal side, something like this, so just in front of them so the ball can't reach them. Okay, so let's put all of those back as well. Okay, so if the ball was to pass here, you can see this distance the ball has moved. We're going to do exactly the same. So every single person is going to move that same distance, like so. What I definitely don't want to see is this person standing directly behind, just because it's not that useful really. It's easy to get passes past you. I want you to be somewhere like this. So if they move, hopefully their players will move. We're still giving them that space. And if the ball comes in, we then collapse, collapse, collapse. And this channel will come back to give us a backup. The only ball we're allowing them to play is this. And if they do that, we then just go back to our press. And we keep doing it. We don't go to the ball unless it comes into our trap zone, okay, into our little boxes. Other than that, we just move left and right until they do what we want. Okay, I will just go do it one more time. Okay, because the other option they have, let's put it over there. At the moment, this isn't an option because this player is doing a good job. So if they come here and they pass it wide, which is a good move, again, we come across, come across, we come across, come across. Every single player will just follow the ball at the same time. And if one person doesn't do this, it goes horribly wrong. They'll probably chuck some players in here. That's fine. And if the ball comes in, we collapse. Now, actually, this is better for us because you can stop the ball coming out completely because there is no one on your left. And then we can see what happens. If we win the ball here, down this space, right, just pop it down here. We can start attacking. You keep getting ahead. As soon as that happens, we can get some height. And that's it. So as soon as we get the ball, let's go for width, let's go for height. Let's do it really fast and see what we can do. Okay, that, girls, is the press. But one last thing. No matter where their ball is, okay, if they're taking a long corner, I still want the same thing. You'll notice it's changed a little bit because they have players in the D, so we stick on them. But the same thing. We've got these two stopping the ball coming out wide. We're allowing the ball to come in because then we can take that. It might be in this instance because if that player goes, this player would have to come across and this player would have to take. But that's communication. That's quite high level. If we don't get that quite right, I'm not too bothered. But in this instance, even if just those two collapsed in on the ball, that's still a good result for us. Okay, it's still 2v1. We're still putting the pressure on. So too often, I see our strikers in this situation up here marking this player. That is not dangerous to us. We're going to let it happen. We need to protect our goal at all times. So I do not want to see anyone behind or level with the ball on any free hit to them. Okay, so that's the end of that video. We're going to talk about taking 16s and short corners in the next one.